Dan Dick out here for Gonzaga Nation SI. Second recording of the day. First was breaking down the WCC conference schedule being released, which means Gonzaga's schedule in its entirety is literally right around the corner. But other big news that just came out within the last few hours is Drew Timme has signed a two-way contract with the Milwaukee Bucks. If you've listened to our show, followed GonzagaNationSI.com, and all of our coverage with our journalists for quite some time, you'll learn that the contract that he signed right after the draft was an Exhibit 10. And essentially, what an Exhibit 10 is it makes the player feel extremely valued by the organization. They're committing to you wanting to get to Summer League. They're going to give you every opportunity in Summer League. And then more than likely, they're going to give you every chance to convert that contract either into a regular contract or what's called a two-way contract, which has become really popular over the last few years, especially for undrafted rookies and or young players. You'll get signed to a two-way contract where essentially the team has your full rights, but then they've got the ability to send you down as much as they want to their G League affiliate and bring you back up. I mean, sometimes guys will play 3 games in 2 days based on how the schedules match up between the parent club, the NBA club, and the G League team, the minor league team in this case, to really kind of help spur player development. It's all about player development when you're on a two-way contract. But again, big time congratulations go out to Drew Timme in regards to him kind of getting past that first hurdle and being passed in Exhibit 10. Again, an Exhibit 10 is offered when they think there's a lot of potential, a lot of promise for you to fit into their organization, and they want to see more from you. And typically after Summer League, depending on how you perform, is they're going to want to see you go back to that city and be with their coaches and work with their coaches on a day-to-day basis. So my guess and my estimation is that after Summer League, Drew has probably had a great 6 weeks working out back in Milwaukee. He's shown the skill set continues to evolve and develop into what they need to see for an NBA player. They've seen the work ethic probably in the weight room that makes them think, you know what, I think he's going to progress athletically to be able to fit what we might want from him. And it also means that they probably pick it up and understanding the NBA game and the IQ part of it. It's a completely different game. You can be very dominant on the college level in all facets and struggle at the NBA game. There are players that struggle in college, but they are very good NBA players for lack of a better reason. Many times it's the athleticism fits. Many times they're kind of fit a specific role within a team unbelievably well. Sometimes they have one particular strength, be it defense, be it rebounding, be it corner threes, something that organization may be lacking in and find value in. And if you find that perfect mesh, you got an opportunity to carve out a nice career. So many different ways to kind of continue to evolve as a player once you get out of college and kind of find your footing in professional basketball. But Drew Timme, big time, being able to go this early. NBA training camp's about 3 weeks away or so. Being able to turn that Exhibit 10 into a two-way early. So the next goal for him would be to continue to make progress and have a good training camp, play some good minutes in training camp, have some production in training camp, to the point where maybe it becomes converted from a two-way to a regular contract at some point. That doesn't always happen early in a career, but that's the ultimate goal. Or that would be the ultimate goal, I'm sure, for Drew Timme, to get that turned into a regular contract. But good news for Drew. He's beginning to prove his worth at the NBA level. And for any young player who isn't drafted, that's all you want, is you want to continue to strive to make and take baby steps along the way and be rewarded with it. And I think Drew was rewarded with the two-way. So congrats to him. Look forward to seeing how the training camp and preseason games get going for him with the Milwaukee Bucks. And again, like I mentioned in a pod right after he signed that Exhibit 10, I think it's a good opportunity because if you look at their roster, they don't have any true low post scorers. Brook Lopez, is more of a five who steps out and shoots a lot of threes. And granted, in the NBA game, that's valued the ability to stretch the floor, whether you're a 4 or 5. And then you look at some of their other bigs, Myers Leonard being another one who finished the season on the roster. He's a 5 that steps out and shoots a lot of threes as well. They don't have a true low post scorer. And so with Drew, you look at the fact that, hey, in certain situations early on in preseason, or if it's an early regular season game, he can be that scoring option curveball off the bench where maybe the other team's backup bigs, interiors, not used to guarding guys, catching it in a short roll, making a play. Maybe they're not used to guarding a guy with his variety and his array of post moves. So good stuff. We'll definitely be tracking it with Gonzaga Nation, but awesome to see one more Zag. It looks like they're going to be making some inroads into having a regular season NBA career. So best of luck to Drew Timme. We will be following him along the way.